want to say once again how happy I am to be here, how grateful we are for all the hard work that everyone put into this. This young lady here who did the grant, and I know that was not an easy thing to do as well. And I know what it's like to write grants, and it's a difficult task. So with that, I will turn it over to, I'm not sure who am I supposed to turn it over to. They're pointing to each other.
No, I'll do either Lion Tom or
John? Okay.
Or John.
Never give the judge a mic.
You got 30 seconds.
30 seconds. The first guy I want to thank, the one guy here with the red, white, and blue shirt on, Bob Kaczynski. He's a let's give Bob. Bob's always giving everybody a hand. He really supported our Lions Club when we were selling the tickets. He gave us a real shout out to us. Bob, thanks a lot for your help a couple years ago.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bob. And I want to thank all those people. I know they can't hear me, but they did buy a lot of tickets. We sold probably about $400 or $500 worth. No, it was more than that. $4,000 or $5,000 worth in the BIP tent alone. But it's been an interesting period. But working with Theresa on this, we only got so far with the selling of the tickets, and we needed a push to get over the top to buy this wonderful scoreboard. And Theresa came up with the idea, and she did a great job getting the grants. And that's all I'm going to say, okay? Nobody likes a long-winded judge. Here you are, Theresa.
All right, we'll do either.
Well, wait a minute. That in itself is Guinness here? Because that's the shortest speech John's ever made.
I know, 1 minute. 1 minute. High five, proud of you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mike Yost. I'm the current Lions District Governor for District 20N. Today's my second day, and this is my first official event. So this one will be memorable for me. This scoreboard is a beautiful tribute to the hard work and dedication that Theresa and the Westerford Lions Club in the town of Niagara did in working together to make this possible. I just came back from a convention in Montreal where I got the pleasure to meet the new International Lions president. And things he said ring true here. He said, Lions must think big. There you go, that's thinking big. This started as an idea for a park bench or two and involved here, so that's big thinking. Lions must think out of the box. That's thinking out of the box. This makes a terrific gift for the citizens of this community for many years of enjoyment. And Lions, I understand there was hurdles and bumps in the road, but they persevere, they overcome, and they keep at it, and that's what we're good at. So congratulations to everyone involved.
I'm Tom Witkowski. I'm currently the vice president, newly elected vice president of the Brandel-Murphy Youth Foundation, of which this lovely lady to my right approached me and says, can you help me write a grant for a scoreboard? Okay, let's talk about the scoreboard. So the bottom line is, club never did anything like this before, and it's for kids. That's all we really need to know. So here it is. And thank you for inviting me for all the chit-chats and the Timmy Hortons and the donuts and all this good stuff. She bribed me really well. And we are ever so proud. We do this, we grant funds to Lions clubs across New York State and the country of Bermuda, which is affiliated with the Lions clubs of New York State. Long story behind that, and I'll spare you that. But we started this back in 2011, where we had some money that was given to a past international president. His name was L. Brandel at the time. And they give him this money, and it was ostensibly to use to buy a car. And because he spends a lot of money going all over the world as international president, he said, no, let's use it for kids. And the reason why is that he was a retired detective that handled child abuse cases during his tenure as a sheriff and a deputy sheriff in Nassau County. His wife is a pediatric anesthesiologist, so the two of them together worked out. Took a few years to get it going, but here we are, Brandel-Murphy. We've helped over 178,000 kids across New York State, and we've provided funds for over close to $250,000, of which this is part of. We are so happy to be part of this. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you, the Alliance of the Town of Niagara, for persevering. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
I was going to close it. I didn't know I was going to stop.
Oh, no, I'm closing.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ed Sturgeon, president of the Town of Niagara Lions Club. I'm not going to repeat what has been said by the previous speakers. They did it so well. I just want to say that I probably have the greatest bunch of volunteers and club members in this area. I mean, you ask something, it gets done, and without total membership coming together and working together, even when times get tough, nothing gets done. And behind me, you'll see a prime example of what gets done when you stick it out, when you come together, sit down and talk, and find different ways to make it happen. So again, I'm extremely proud of the Town of Niagara Lions Club and all the efforts they've done. Thank you.
So today we are here to present a special donation to the Town of Niagara Recreation Department. In 2018, I received a Lions magazine and saw an article about a bench that was purchased by saving plastic bags, and a lot of them. With this idea, we thought to go bigger. We invited Amanda Hazley to one of our meetings with what we called a town wish list for the Town Park Recreation Department. This list included an all-inclusive playground, a porta potty for the lot closer to the street, or a scoreboard. These are the projects that we researched and then voted for the scoreboard. This is where I get my little saying, a spin on Walt Disney's It All Started with a Mouse to It All Started with a Bench. Our club voted on applying for the Brandel-Murphy Youth Foundation grant, which is a grant geared towards the youth in New York State and Bermuda. With a high count of youth using the diamonds, we were able to apply for this grant. We thank the Brandel-Murphy, the Brandel-Murphy Youth Foundation in helping us with this project. Our club also voted on applying for the New York State and Bermuda Lions Foundation grant. This grant is awarded to clubs in New York State and Bermuda, as that is our multiple district of Lions. We were approved, but then COVID hit. After I researched the major executive orders not allowing the board to be billed, we were allowed an extension on our project. Both grants needed matching funds. We raised the money through our concession stand right here during Music Mania Mondays, or the Independence Day 4th of July ones, and by Lions John Teixeira, and past District Governor Lion Robert Shively's tent for the TV raffle tickets during Music Mania Mondays. Our Lions under both tents worked extremely hard raising the funds while I did the grant writing. I must put things where things are due. My Lions Club to the Brandel-Murphy Youth Foundation and the New York State and Bermuda Lions Foundation, along with two other special thanks to Matt Broda of Broda Machines and Kevin Schul of Touchstone Calibrations. This was an all hands on deck project, and I thank you all, even though my thanks are more than likely not enough. The morning of May 24th, 2021, our club was hit with terrible news. Our one Lion member, family member, friend, my self-adopted grandpa, past District Governor Bob Shively passed away. I received a phone call later that day from Lion John. They gave our club proof that we had our very own guardian angel. Lion John gave me news that the town has started work on the scoreboard. Lion Bob made this happen, and with that, I personally thank him for everything he helped with for the scoreboard and all the behind-the-scenes stressed-out phone calls from me during the entire project. I also want to thank my co-chairman, Lion Judge, because I just kept telling him, go big or go home. We obviously did not go home, and we knocked it out of the ballpark. In closing, I would now like to have Lion Tom, Vice President of Brandel-Murphy Youth Foundation, and our current District Governor, Lion Yost, to help us with the ribbon cutting ceremony part.
picture.
Tighten that up a little bit, guys.
Yeah.
So it cuts nice and
There you go.
good picture. Good. Here we go. All right.
That was efficient.
We did it.
Well done.